Ace family. You guys are unbelievable.
No one who is capable of this kind of should be put on such a high pedestal like that.
Austin, he says stuff on Twitter about black girls saying we have nappy hair and we all really ugly.
It seems like he's a whole different person behind the camera.
Everything's like forced, their content's not that good.
They lie. They seriously lie.
I don't like them.
Nobody should have that much power and be this type of person. That's not okay. And for the people who are just blindly supporting them, and even after hearing all that, you guys are stupid. You need to wake up.
You guys have been waiting for this video. As someone who stands up against family channels, I can no longer ignore the largest family channel of them all. The Ace family has an empire they use to take advantage of their subscribers. Their money is rooted in evil, and their content is a commercialized version of a perfect family who's far from perfect. My video isn't to take them down or to cancel them because they have proven to us that they are uncancelable. My role is to hold Austin and his family accountable, just like I have to every other family or person on my channel. Obviously the children are innocent here, but the parents are not. So get ready to pay close attention, grab a snack, and wash it down with some hot tea. The Ace family is one of the most difficult families to talk about on YouTube, not because they aren't popular or well known, but because they have so many scandals, you have to dig really deep to find out what really happened. A lot of times things happen, scandals happen, controversies happen, and then they are forgotten about and they move on. The Ace family is great at doing that, especially Austin. He is able to convince his fans of anything, and he can squirm out of any scandal he finds himself trapped in. But I understand why they're popular. They are likable on camera and they have a lot of young fans, and they also kind of buy subscribers, but I can understand why some people do enjoy their content. As someone who used to religiously watch their videos, I understand and I get it, but I want you to see things in a bigger picture and to look at what happens behind the scenes. Their channel is like the holy grail in the family channel content industry. They have been able to turn content into commercialized items to sell to their fans and convince their fans that they are the best people in the world, that they are perfect, lovely, and that you should trust them with everything. In this video, I am breaking down everything. I'm going to call out some things that they have talked about in the past that end up being lies. I'm going to call out Austin on a lot of his poor behavior, and I'm going to hold the family accountable because they are way too powerful and way too influential to be behaving so poorly and to be putting out such a fake image, such a false image. Like when they have done so many dirty things, they still are able to put on the perfect smile and convince their subscribers that everything is all right. The first thing I want to talk about when it comes to Austin McBroom are the cheating scandals, because that is something that hits very close to home for me, and I am very disturbed when I learn about a father who has been cheating on his wife, especially when they have children. And I see a lot of these family channels out here acting like they are celebrities just because they are famous on YouTube. Like some of these creepy dads, like the Ingham family, are, you know, talking to these young girls and trying to flex because they're a YouTuber, but really you just use your children for content. And without your children, including you, Austin, you wouldn't have a purpose for your channel. Your channel was solely built for your daughter. I'll explain what that means later on, but I want to focus on the cheating scandals. You guys all know who Alex Cooper is. She is the host of Call Her Daddy, which is a very popular podcast, and I've become very fond of it recently. She did an interview with Miley Cyrus, which is quite good, but she also just does podcasts on her own. And in one of her podcasts, she calls out Austin for cheating with one of her friends.
Like literally what are they called? The Ace family, the YouTubers and all that. And that guy came out and everyone was blaming him of like, oh, those girls, whatever. I don't know if that story is true, but what I do know for a fact is one of my friends has literally the Ace guy, and he cheats on that woman all the time. And I'm pretty sure she probably gets DMs about it all the time. And the wife is obviously making a decision to like stay with the husband. That's her call, whatever. She's got like a family and that's what you want to do, your cup of tea, whatever. But if you're in a relationship and you're getting messages from girls.
Personally, I believe everything Alex says. She's not like some random influencer. She is pretty like real and straight cut, and she says it how it is. And I really do think her friend was with Austin. And if that is true, that means he was cheating on Catherine. This receipt in this example is just one out of tons, and there are tons out there, guys. And I want to acknowledge the fact that sometimes claims are fake. Sometimes these things aren't real because he is a celebrity and people do want to just get clout off of his situation. If you guys know the Ace family, you know the Cole Kerrigan scandal because everyone was talking about that. That is when Cole Kerrigan accused Austin and his father of doing some really terrible things, and if you want to learn more you can go find information online, but I can't say too much on YouTube because we are very censored out here. Also, I want to stay to straight facts in this video because I feel like a lot of the times people try to flip the script and be like, that's not true, but in this video I am only talking about things that have been highly reported and recorded on the internet, and you really can't prove them wrong. But one story that was proved wrong was Cole Kerrigan's story about Austin Ace, where he claimed he did some really gross things to one of her friends with his father, and that is very serious. It was highly publicized and he got a lot of clout for it. He even got Keemstar involved, and Keemstar made jokes about how Austin paid him off not to talk about it, but those were all jokes and Cole just ran with it. This story popped off and everyone was talking about it. There were tons of stories and it honestly ruined the Ace family's reputation because those were very serious and it changed how the Ace family functioned on YouTube. But before they tried to scheme their subscribers into purchasing an app where they can get their content on there, since YouTube, wasn't treating them too right after the Cole situation, Austin decided to sue Cole for defamation for what he said, which I guess if it's true and Cole was lying, I totally get it why Austin did that, and he has every right to do so. Austin tweeted all about it and he tried to clear his name, but it's pretty difficult to do that when everyone was already on Cole's side and believing what he said. What's most important though is the victim, the girl that Cole was talking about, came forward and told her story. She posted on her Instagram that she felt like this video was made for the wrong reason and it wasn't Cole's story to tell. Cole even texted me saying that we could potentially get paid $100,000 from this, following the claim that Drama Alert, aka Keemstar, got paid $500,000, which is not true. She said that all of Cole's accusations are false and that Austin did none of this. It doesn't really make it clear whether Austin did hook with her at some point, but she did clear her name and she didn't say that, so I'm going to speak on facts and just assume it did not happen. And while there's more false claims out there, Cole is not the only one. There are some legitimate claims that Austin has cheated on his wife Catherine, and to me, again, that hits home and I don't agree with that. I don't like that, and I don't think I want my influencers doing that. It's kind of like your president, you don't want him doing those type of things, right? Well, you would think so, but Austin seems to get away with it every single time. One instance was with this girl named Heidi, and to be honest, I don't know what happened to Heidi because her page is completely empty, but I can't find another one, and I don't know if the Ace family ran her offline or what happened, but she did post some screenshots of her messages with Austin. Again, could these be fake? No one really knows, but I believe this one is a legitimate source of a woman who was with Austin at some point. Her screenshots were pretty basic, but you can read that Austin was saying things like, "So, you're just gonna block my number?" And then he said, "Look, we need to talk. Don't need you saying anything to anyone, and delete these messages after I send them." Ooh, that's a little bit sketchy and a little bit sus. She replied that she couldn't even talk about it because of the NDA, which is a agreement that a lot of celebrities will make with certain people so that they can't talk about them later on. And I'm sure if Austin has slept with other women, he probably has multiple NDAs out there. They were messaging over the fact that Heidi was claiming to be pregnant, which is obviously very, very serious. And he was asking her, "Have you told anyone?" She said, "No, I just told my sister." And he's like, "Why would you tell someone? Unblock my number. Don't tell anyone else. Blah, blah, blah." Very selfish. Obviously, he just doesn't want to get caught, but if a girl is pregnant, of course she wants to tell her sister and have someone to talk to. I'm sure this whole incident got her off the internet, or maybe she was paid off. I have no idea, but it's just one more to add to the book. Oh, and by claiming that she was possibly paid off, that is not a huge far reach because he literally messaged her, "I will pay you whatever you want." So I'm 100% sure he is trying to hide everything that he has done, which is obviously not great. And for someone who is so privileged and has such a powerful platform and so much influence, you would think he would just treat other people and treat his wife and just do things morally better. I feel like at this point, wouldn't you want to be just the best you can be? And cheating on your wife is not so. When people try to talk to Catherine about what is going on, it seems like she already knows that he's been cheating on her and that she's just trying to cover up the story like everyone else to keep their image clean and to hide the fact that, you know, Austin is bouncing around town. Some girls have actually DM'd Catherine in the past and told her, you know, I was with Austin in Miami, like this went down, he made me sign an NDA, but obviously she does not care. And the fact that he just has NDAs all around makes me think he's kind of sketchy in general, because to be around him, you have to sign an NDA. Like, what type of things are you doing or saying that every single person has to be so secretive around you? Like, we have so many scandals to get through in this video, guys, and imagine all the ones that would be coming out if people could speak on what happened to them with Austin. The only response I could find from Catherine addressing the cheating rumors was a tweet online that reads, OMG, LMAO, post your proof. The people want to see. How about you post what you got, and if someone tries to sue you, I'll pay for it. Deal? I swear, people believe everything they read. Which again, you do have to be careful online because people will make claims about famous people just to get clout, but I'm sure there is some truth to the situation because so many claims have been made against Austin. There is no way that he is innocent here. But it looks like Catherine doesn't care, so should we care? Maybe not. Because the Ace family has gotten in such hot water on YouTube, they have resorted to trying to use other platforms to bring in subscribers, make more money, and put out more content. I'm all for people trying to create something new and trying to be innovative and to build their brand, but this family has created a club. Literally a Ace Club membership that their subscribers can purchase. Keep in mind, their age group is pretty young. Even though Austin does and says pretty offensive things, they have children who mostly watch their videos. There are some adults, I know I'm gonna get some comments where they're like, oh, but I'm an adult and I watch their videos. I know that, but they are advertising towards children. But if you're part of the Ace Club membership, you get a bunch of perks for the Ace family, including giveaways, content, private events, interact live with Austin, Catherine, and the kids every week inside the Ace Club. You get a lot of benefits. Benefits for $20.16 a month, which is kind of pricey in my opinion. Like, I'm pretty sure my Netflix is what, like $10? So, I don't quite understand the high price. You must be getting a lot of things, and supposedly their fans who are members get giveaway items. They used to do a bunch of giveaways on their channel, a lot of fake giveaways, and recently they actually are in hot water because they posted a video titled, This Showed Up at the Ace Family House. And in this video, you are able to see clips of a Jeep in the background. And this white Jeep was supposedly given to a fan who is part of the Ace Club because, you know, the Ace Club's awesome. All these people, like, get giveaways and they are great and whatever. I just feel like you are already so rich. Like, use YouTube and just connect with your fans that way. You don't need more and more money to force them into this membership where they, like, kind of get out of things. So they supposedly gave this fan this Jeep and they loaded up with some silly juice and sent her on her way, right?
Oh! To get everything done, but we got some silly juice back here for you.
We got some silly juice for
gosh.
you.
Thank you guys.
Well, not right, because people are commenting on their new video and they are calling out the fact that Ace family didn't really give up this car. Someone actually commented on that video, when was this filmed? Because I'm confused. They still got the Jeep they gave away, if it's still there. Another person said they live near them and they passed by on a hike and the Jeep was still there after the Jeep giveaway video came out. So I don't know if they're holding it for their fan, and I don't want to make assumptions that this whole thing was fake, but I do find it kind of odd and I'm wondering if they will speak on it. I assume not, because that's how they just make these things disappear. They don't address them and they keep moving on. The Ace Club isn't the only way Austin has tried to bring in money from his subscribers. He also tried to launch the Ace app back in 2018. He was selling it to his subscribers as a place where the real family members can come and join and hang out with the Ace fam. Yeah. At first, it wasn't clear whether this app was free or not, and fans were pretty excited for it until it was announced on Twitter that the app will have a monthly fee. They want to charge a fee for people to watch their videos. Even though they are highly monetized online, they make millions of dollars from YouTube, and they're already rich, so I don't understand why they would need to do this. Are they just trying to run away from the hate by being on their own platform and controlling what people can say. I have no idea. I think it's just a money scheme, and everyone is so money hungry on YouTube and in Hollywood. Their fans accepted the fact that they're going to have to pay up for the app, but there are also some other issues with this app. You guys can see on the screen that the Ace Family app actually sells their merch as well. I'm not sure if they're having issues getting merch to their fans, because there are lots of reports that their fans have struggled receiving their merch that they paid for, and they continue to pay for an app, yet they aren't receiving anything they actually paid for in general. Like, where's my merch that I just bought through your app that I already have to pay a membership for? There are literally petitions online against this family because people are upset that they have never received their merch. And there are tons of people. This one petition alone has almost 1,500 signatures, and it's pretty close to their goal. So I'm surprised that they don't really address these type of things. And I have to admit, their customer service does suck, because I had to deal with it, but I did not deal with it with their merch, because I'm not buying any of that anytime soon. Fans have called them out on some things like this, and articles have been written, but there's no real conclusion or closure to the whole situation. I don't think these fans ever got their merch, and I don't know how long it's been. So obviously the Ace Family has been called out by fans and spectators for trying to charge people to watch their videos. And I don't know what happened to the people who ordered merch. I would recommend just not ordering their merch, because you might not get it. Austin is honestly so sneaky. Like, he is a fox. He tried to convince his fans into purchasing his merch so they can get money in return. They told their fans if you go and purchase their merch, they will give 5 random people $1,000.
That if you go to our website and cop some merch, we'll be giving 5 lucky winners $1,000 too.
I guess that idea is cute and all, but it's not legal at all. It's against the rules. It's against the guidelines on YouTube that literally say if you do a giveaway, it has to be free. You cannot have your fans purchase something and then be entered into a giveaway. That's also against lottery law, and other channels have broken this rule on YouTube, like the Stalker's Garage, and I don't understand why YouTube continues to let them do this, even though it's straight up on their guidelines. Like, you aren't allowed to do this, yet it's okay for these big channels to do it because they rake in so much money. Talking about all this money and these scams is making me thirsty. Honestly, I feel so gross. Let me have a taste of silly juice, another one of the Ace Family scams. Actually, I don't know if it's a scam, but it is a controversy, and I've got it right here. And before I try it, I want to say I did try this on camera for you guys already, and let's just say it did not go down well. Like a Bath and Body Works. Okay, here's the moment, guys. I'm actually nervous. Why am I nervous? Okay, here we go. Give it a little twirl. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe with a straw. Maybe with a straw. I don't like it. I don't like it. But if you guys don't know, the Ace Family recently came out with their own juice company, Silly Juice. Wow, seriously good. So organic and healthy and GMO free and all of the above, even though it does not save the earth. It came in so much plastic, I was actually appalled, and I had to recycle everything. Not only is this healthy option a lot more sugary than other juice brands, it's also not really authentic or indie or humble or any of the above. Silly Juice is a company owned by Langer Juice Co., which is a company that makes a lot of juices. And Silly Juice pretty much is just a juice company with the Ace Family's name put on it. It's not like it's their juice. Yeah, they're able to like have some input in the flavors, but it's pretty much anyone else's juice, just their family is marketing it. Langer Juice Company makes a lot of other juices out there, and they are known for not being the most like holistic juice company. It's just pretty much like the McDonald's of juices. It's surprising they charge $20 for this. It's $15, but it's got a shipping cost. It's not free shipping. So it's $20 for a pack of this with these little tiny bottles, and it's obviously marketed towards children. Like, it's juice box size, and it looks like it's for kids. So I definitely feel like this channel is always marketing towards children, and I cannot believe that some people argue with this. That's where a problem lies, is because they market towards children even though they do bad things and poor behavior. But yeah, Silly Juice is their latest cash cow. It was actually really difficult for me to get it. I had to email them several times. I reached out to their Instagram because if you look for customer service, it literally says their Instagram, and they didn't even reply to my messages. I was straight up telling them, yo, am I getting scammed from this? But after a long 30 days, I was able to get my silly juice, and it's not really that great. I mean, you guys saw the video. It wasn't pretty, but it was prettier than some other cases because some people had mold on their juice when it arrived, and it was all broken up, and it was so gross. If that was mine, I would be really upset because I waited so long for this, and it's so expensive. Like, why would it come like this? Like, what happened? I was thinking maybe they sat on that crate that was sent out to people. Like, literally, they're sitting on your juice, girl. Like, that's why your juice broke, because you can see that whole family's on top of it. Like, I don't think that should be allowed. Like, these things aren't that strong. So this is obviously very overpriced. It's also misleading, and it really doesn't taste good. Some of you guys were like, oh, you tried it on ice, so like you took away from the flavor, but let's try it. It's cold right now. And like I said, I'm hungry. Not hungry, I'm thirsty from all this scam talk. Ugh. Holy. No, it needs the ice. It literally tastes like I'm drinking on syrup. Holy. I'm gonna have to go brush my teeth after that one. Ugh. So yeah, this family has issues with scamming in general. Like, literally, their giveaways are also scams at the same time, which doesn't really sound right. They did a giveaway where they had a fan dunk some basketball for $100,000. I don't really understand basketball, so let me have AJ explain it to you while I go spit.
You should have heard of them by now. The Ace family on YouTube. They just hit 15 million subscribers. Absolutely incredible. But Austin McBroom was a D1 hooper himself. He has opened up a challenge. He's selecting 20 individuals to try to make 10 3-pointers in a row for $100,000. Guys, $100,000. That's absolutely insane, and I need your help. He's selecting 20 people, but I need your help to get my name out there.
So Austin hosts his basketball competition in a video in his Jeffree Star tracksuit, which is looking so cute, Austin. I love the Jeffree Star tracksuit. But fans were calling him out in this video because they can clearly see that the competition was rigged. The kid who won the competition was a family friend of the Ace family, and he was already so privileged, and guess what he did with that money? He didn't donate it anywhere or whatever because, you know, he already has like a pretty good lifestyle. He decided to go get a new crib and all of the above, and fans knew this was kind of a scam, and I think it's clear to everyone that it totally is.
Nope, there's no funny business out there either. Don't think you're gonna try to pull anything on me. It's in the bank, it's safe. I mean, $100,000 is more money than I've made in my life combined. And I just made it in one day. Not the worst start to 2019. I have gotten so many calls and texts from people being supportive and saying congratulations. I'm sure people are wondering what I'm gonna do with the $100,000. First things first, I'm gonna move out of my parents' house and into my own place. I will take Austin out to dinner for the second move, friendly dinner. If you guys are on my channel, you guys are awesome. His Ace family army is insane.
I have to say, that guy already seems pretty privileged and well off, so he probably doesn't need the $100,000. I would have loved to see him donate this money to a fan or actually do real subscribers who aren't like influencers. Like, why was Jake Paul there? Someone tell me why Jake Paul was there. And another influencer literally said to the camera that the whole competition was rigged.
It was rigged, you feel me?
Instead of just passing this money around famous people, it would be nice if this money went to someone who was actually in need. I mean, it would suck to have people who are in need like fight over basketball to see who wins the $100,000. Hey, bunny, what are you doing here? My dog's trying to run away without saying, hi, come here, Angel. Oh, I love you so much. But like, why would he not like make it an authentic competition with real subscribers like he claimed it was? I don't know. It's just another one of Austin's situations.
You know, sometimes like...
Maybe this one puppy so much.
Maybe. But like, sometimes mommy like looks like a little too good, you know? Like she looks like super...
I don't know if I introduced you guys to Austin yet. If you don't know who the Ace family is, they are obviously really huge, and the father is Austin McBroom. He was a basketball player before turning into a YouTuber, and he was pretty good at it throughout high school and college. In college, he studied communications, which honestly, I don't know what he's doing with that now, but I guess it makes sense because he's an influencer, so The content that has made him famous includes pranks and giveaways and family videos and Q&As and clickbait. Lots of clickbait. Whether it's arguing with his wife on camera when they really aren't arguing, or if it's him trying to prank his wife that they deleted their YouTube channel, which obviously is just not a prank, doesn't really make sense, and Austin's acting is not great.
Oh my god. How did I do this? Oh! Hurry, come here, hurry. Look.
What?
You won't believe what I did.
What? What?
I accidentally deleted all our videos.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I accidentally deleted them.
What were you doing? What do you mean delete? You have to actually physically press a button to delete this.
Thankfully, he did basketball, but his acting skills are just not there. You might still be wondering though, like, how is this dude so famous? Like, what is the main reason? I can't really tell you. There's a lot of reasons, but I can also tell you that there are some rumors that he pays for his views. Literally all of his videos have the same amount of views after 1 hour. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of them do have 400,000 views in the first hour, which lands him on the trending page every single time. I don't know why they're on the trending page. I think they buy their way up there, but I do have a theory that he has been purchasing views and subscribers, and that's how he's at 20 million subscribers. That's a lot of people and very hard to get to. But he hasn't done it alone. He also has his wife, Catherine, who is honestly very beautiful, but she has a past as well. I was thinking about doing a whole video about Catherine. If you guys want to hear it and hear about her past angels and all of that, then let me know in the comments below. Comment below because I can easily make that video. But Catherine is all about the clickbait, and she is always down for a clickbait video. Even this one where she talks about how Austin was leaving her, but he was actually just going out of town for a couple days to surprise her for her birthday. It's just like, bruh, there are real people in this world who are being left, and like you getting a surprise for your birthday shouldn't be used as clickbait with you crying in your daughter. That is you using your child as well for this video.
Austin's gonna be gone for a couple of days. Here's what's going on. My birthday is coming up soon, and Austin has been planning a birthday surprise for me.
So honestly, it seems like Austin and Catherine might just be perfect for each other. And they are doing very well on YouTube according to Social Blade, making up to $4 million a year, which is an incredible amount of money just on YouTube. You know they make a lot more with all the other things they do to their subscribers, these scams. In this section of the video, I'm just telling you a little bit about them, but I'm not going to stay on this too long because there are so many scandals. But I want to let you know that this family channel is a tried and true family channel. It's not Austin's channel, it's not Catherine's, it's truly made for their children. They met in 2015 and Catherine was pregnant a month after meeting Austin. So they moved pretty quickly. And then moving into the next year, January 2016, they created their channel. This was pretty convenient because she was pregnant, and during this time they were preparing for their child, but also preparing for their child's social media career, literally making their child a child star before they are even born. Her daughter was born in May and their first video dropped in late July. They literally created this channel because they had a child coming and they wanted to make that child a child star along with their family. And their first video isn't like everyone else's first video, which is kind of awkward and weird and edited badly. It's highly produced Q&A, and it's like, wait, a Q&A? We don't even know who you are. Like, who's asking these questions? But it just shows that this family is a commercialized family channel who is made to sell to young kids and children and to influence them. And these people influencing them aren't always the best people. Austin and Catherine were so hungry to be #1 on YouTube, to grow so quickly and have such a large fan base. They even faked their whole YouTube plaque, their 1 million plaque. They got a silver one, which is a fake one because it's gold, sent to their house. Their fans called them out, and then they got a gold one. Honestly, I don't know too many details about this whole scandal, but it's something that people have talked about on YouTube, and I noted because it's just like a clear sign that these people don't really care about doing the right thing, but looking like they're doing the right thing.
I'll show you photos on the screen, but they fake that because it said, congrats, you passed 1 million followers with a silver. 1 million followers is supposed to be gold, and 100K followers, I said followers, subscribers, 100K subscribers is supposed to be silver. So you can see that they fake that. Obviously, it's obvious.
When you are such a large channel and you have such a huge platform, there's obviously going to be lies told about you and, you know, stories that aren't true. And one story that has circulated around was the fact that they lied about what happened to their home when someone broke in. They created a whole video on this and people really thought that this was a lie. So much so that Austin actually posted the whole police report online, and he shared footage of him talking to the officers. He was extremely defensive in an Instagram live video where he went off on fans for, claiming that this whole break-in was a lie. And he even posted footage with the officer, and I feel like I can understand why fans were questioning it, because he does seem pretty relaxed for a guy who just had someone break into his house with his young children.
When you come out to your class, every once in a while we send either sworn or civilian officers to do little tutorials.
Yeah, I think I remember doing this at school with the tape over it. Yeah. I thought that wasn't serious, but I guess it is.
Nope.
But also, dude, if you aren't lying, then why are you so defensive about it?
We fake a robbery. Y'all some dumbasses. God, y'all love just holding our back. I'm gonna just start saying that. Y'all love holding the Ace family back. Y'all just want to tickle it.
So I don't know if it is a lie. I'm not claiming it's a lie. I'm just saying that people have said it, but when I looked into it, I saw him post all this proof, so I don't really know what is going on here. But what I do know about this family is that they are very privileged and very blessed, and I hope they are very grateful for everything they have. They have made some videos in the past that are offensive to other people because we're working people. I'm a working person. I've worked at Chick-fil-A, I worked at Best Buy, I've worked at so many different jobs, and I'm still working every single day of my life. And they made a video online where they worked in a restaurant for 24 hours, more like 3 hours they worked in a restaurant where they barely worked. And the video is not that big of a deal, but people saw it as a slap in the face because they work this every single day of their lives, and these people aren't taking it very seriously.
They will help you on the too.
How do we look? How do we look?
Look fire.
You look good?
Yeah.
Alright, baby. Let's do it.
Good.
Here we go. He's introducing us to his employees right now.
How are you? So, man, how are you? Nice to meet you. New chef.
Alright.
That's made from Austin. May will love. Oh, excuse me. No, you can't eat in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. You can't do that. What?
Especially Austin, he shouldn't make light of these everyday struggles or make fun of these things that people have to go through. I went through the fast food industry, so I just feel like you need to be more humble, especially when you have so much privilege and so much power.
Ace family, I'll tell you one thing. At whatever I'm doing, I try to be the best at it. So I can guarantee you, boss, that I'm gonna give you my all. Ace family, in life you gotta do everything with flavor. I see in the food business they're a little stingy.
I'm not stingy.
With the sauces.
Yeah, I'm
you guys are like Mickey D's, you can only get one sauce at a time. Alright Ace family, today's a very exciting day because Catherine and I are at the Crave restaurant in Sherman Oaks and we want you guys to come here now.
Because we're working, guys.
Yes.
We're literally working, serving you, making your food, so come here right now.
As you can see, we're in full uniform. I'm back here in the kitchen about to make a salmon salad and I'm waiting for you guys to come. We're only going to be here for the next 30, 45 minutes, so come now. Come as fast as you can because we want to serve you.
I'm going to be taking your orders, guys, so come here.
Alright, we love you guys. See you soon.
It would have been nice if someone like this actually took it seriously and actually did 24 hours and actually worked a hard job instead of just trying to take Snapchat selfies in the restaurant and, totally acting like it's just about them and bringing their fans to the restaurant, which is great for the business and whatever, but don't say you're working a, 9-to-5 job because you aren't. We are every single day. Catherine later addressed these concerns that fans had over the whole, restaurant video, and she talked about how she was a working girl growing up, but that was pretty much it, and Austin had nothing to say. Okay guys, the mood is shifting. It is shifting because this is part of the video that I really don't want to talk about, but I have to talk about, and I know this is going to give me the most backlash because you guys don't like to accept the fact that Austin has said offensive things on Twitter, and I don't know why everyone's so mad at digging through old people's tweets. I'm going to dig through people's tweets because tweets are very, are a great sign of showing who a person truly is, and I think that these unconscious moments where they just tweet things out like this shows us what these people are really thinking and how these people really feel. And obviously Austin has said some very offensive things around race and like just offensive things about women. Listen to what he has to say about his feelings on thick women who are fat. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Though I don't even like that word like at all. Everyone is beautiful and healthy. So it's dirty to me.
We want to share an issue, a major issue in today's society. Huge issue. We want to share something that everybody knows, but too scared to say it. We're talking about brothers who mistaken these fat girls for being thick. Thick? What is this? Y'all mistaking this all the time. It's asinine.
Even if it was a joke, a lot of his tweets are just really offensive and they aren't funny. And I don't want to drag along this whole video about his tweets because they're old and stuff, but you guys have to keep in mind some of the things that he has said. Reading his direct tweets, he has said, if you like 'em ratchet, black with the cheeks without morals, the city of St. Louis is for you. Ew. Like, aren't you a black man? Like, why would you be talking about black women like that? That's so disrespectful. He said, St. Louis is scaring me away from black girls. Blondes with blue eyes are looking more appealing. What are you, like, who are you here? Like, what is that? I need a massage. Where are my little Asians? It's just so gross to me, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick moment of some of his tweets to pop on the screen, and you guys can understand the clownery of Austin's Twitter.
What's his name? Austin. He said stuff on Twitter about black girls and stuff, like saying we have nappy hair and we all be ugly, or rather like dark skinned, brown skinned girls. Like, what? Anyway, that was bad too. So we don't claim him in the black community. I know he's mixed, but we don't claim him.
Austin's tweets resurfacing was pretty big news, and to recover from the situation, he used his black mother, and he made a vlog where he tried to make light of the whole thing rather than apologize for what he said and try to prove to his fans that he's not offensive towards race. But I think this was just the wrong move, and using your mother like that just was a cop-out for me, and it didn't like forgive any of what he said. It just made it kind of worse.
So recently, there has been some people who had said something negative about me and my family. Well, mainly about me. They said that your son is...
Oh, wow.
Towards black people. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did they come up with that?
So that's a good question. In 2011, about...
They go way back, okay.
Yeah, way back. About 15,000 tweets ago, back when I first created Twitter. So they went back in my old tweets, right? Someone spent hours, days, went back and found a tweet that I made in 2011. Can't do black girls because after I'm done, I'm gonna have to pay for their hair. Listen.
Oh, God.
Listen. Austin McBroom is...
Oh. Baby, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm talking about it because it's humorous to me.
The tweets aren't the only offensive thing that Austin has done. You guys have probably seen my video where I talk about how he slaps the bum of his little girl and he, says a swear word at the same time, and it's obviously very uncomfy and we don't like that, but that's not the only thing he's done that is offensive. And sometimes I wonder, like, why are these people who are, like, mega famous the most offensive people out there? I just think we deserve better influencers as people, and we don't need to, like, accept these mistakes. Like, at some point, there are so many mistakes and so many, like, we forgive yous that we're over it. Like, retire and let some other person be, like, the top of the food chain because you are just not good anymore. Fame can rot you. Money can rot you. And I think Austin McBroom is rotten in his core, which is really sad. And of course, I believe he can be saved. I just feel like his fame has gotten to him in the worst way possible. Austin has continued to do offensive things over the years, and one offensive thing that is talked about every single day is the Lollipop gate. The Lollipop situation where he literally bought a lollipop from Spencer's that was inappropriate, 100% inappropriate, for one of his family members. It was Catherine's, like, niece or cousin or something like that, a very young girl under the age of 10, maybe 6 years old, licking a lollipop that represents a body part of a man, which is so gross to me, and so many fans were really upset over it. When people asked him, like, why would you buy that for a little girl? He said, if you didn't buy it for her, she was gonna steal it. A moment of silence for that.
Are you really making me buy this lollipop right now? You really want it? Yeah. Oh God.
It's gonna be 7.
Please, bro, put that in a bag right now. Keep that in the bag forever. Do not show that to anybody, okay? Okay. That's your little secret. I promise you something. Don't show nobody that lollipop, okay? Okay. Thank you. Let's go. Guys, I'm in so much trouble. But she said she was gonna steal it if I didn't buy it, so better me buy it.
Oh, if she didn't buy it, if I didn't buy it, she was gonna wait, what? Like, what do you mean? You're the adult here. You don't purchase it for her and then record her licking it. Do you know how many gross weirdos are out here? It's just such bad judgment for someone who has been so privileged to have such a great platform. Why are you making these mistakes? Like, think twice sometimes. I don't understand these influencers, and then they get away with it every single time. And while the Lollipop Gate is brought up quite often, there are still so many more things that this family has done that are wrong and corrupt. So many fans who have not gotten their money back, and fans who have been scammed, people who are just hurt from what Austin has done with his power. And I am here today to hold him accountable and to call him out on those things. Obviously, he cannot be canceled. There's no way Austin can be canceled. But we can just keep people aware and maybe try to teach our children better that this man, Austin, isn't who you want to be someday, because when he's not on camera filming an innocent family vlog, he is scheming and he is doing gross things and he is cheating and he's just not the influencer we deserve. This video isn't a hate train, and I'm gonna get way more hate than Austin will ever get, and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this video, but for someone who covers family channels, I can't ignore the largest and most powerful one. And you guys have been asking for it, so I dug deep and I found a lot on this man. I could talk more about him, like Fred the director, and some other things he's done, like the jet ski and the pool.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Austin! Oh my god! Ow! Austin!
That ruined the neighbor's property. And you know, he's moved to like 3 different houses in the last 2 years. Like, there are a lot of things this family has done that I can talk about, so comment below. And if you want a video about Catherine, about her plastic surgeries that she's lied about her past, comment below, because I can make a video just about Catherine. But today I want to talk about Austin because he's running this ship and it's just not a great, it's just not a great ship to be on. I don't think being part of the Ace fam is really a lit thing, and I don't think that Austin has his fans' best interest in mind because he markets towards children, but he has done so many things that are not child friendly. I'm so scared to post this video, guys, because I know the Ace family fans are just gonna really hate me, but I wanted to make the long video and give you all the scandals I could pull up and that you guys sent me on him. There are some that I didn't want to include because sometimes they're too offensive for YouTube, and that just gives you an idea into how bad it really gets. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got memberships coming on my channel. I've also got a PO box. If you want to send me something, I would really appreciate it. Look out for the members coming soon, and let me know what you want me to talk about next. Until next time, stay safe, and I love you guys so much. Bye.